Last year, our class went on a field trip to the museum. The museum had many beautiful paintings and statues, but there was one painting that caught my eye. It was called the Cursed Painting. It looked strange and spooky. The guide told us a story about it. The guide said the painting was cursed. It showed a dark forest with a shadowy figure in the middle. People who looked at it for too long felt uneasy and heard whispers. Some even said the figure moved. I felt a chill when I heard that. That night, I couldn't stop thinking about the painting. It felt like the figure was watching me. The next day, I asked my friend Jack to come with me to the museum again. I wanted to see the painting one more time. Jack agreed, and we went after school. When we got there, the museum was quiet. We found the painting and stared at it. The shadowy figure seemed to move slightly, but I thought it was my imagination. Then, we heard a whisper. It said, "Come closer." We looked at each other, scared. Jack wanted to leave, but I felt drawn to the painting. I stepped closer, and the whispers grew louder. They were calling my name now. Suddenly, the lights flickered, and the room became cold. The shadowy figure in the painting moved clearly this time. I felt a cold hand on my shoulder. I turned around, but no one was there. Jack screamed and pointed at the painting. The figure was gone. It looked like it had stepped out of the painting. We ran out of the museum as fast as we could. When we got home, we told our parents, but they didn't believe us. That night, I had a nightmare. The shadowy figure was in my room, whispering my name. I woke up in a cold sweat. The next day at school, Jack told me he had the same nightmare. We decided to never go back to the museum, but the nightmares didn't stop. Every night, the shadowy figure came closer. We finally told our teacher, who contacted the museum. They said they would investigate the painting. A few days later, the museum called to say the painting was gone. No one knew where it went. The nightmares stopped, but sometimes I still feel like I'm being watched. I will never forget the cursed painting. It was the scariest thing that ever happened to me.